This is gonna be kind of a faster one today, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say after the song. But, yeah. Last time I said I would just play the song and then talk after. And then here I go, just talking again. Anyway, but... Okay, this song is called Set Apart. I'll talk to you after. Every day I get pulled two different ways. One way the world, the other what God has to say. I know His will, the perfect one is right. So in temptation, I'll lean on His mind. I'm set apart as a light to this fallen world. I'm sharing everlasting hope. Oh, I'm set apart, His child unashamed, proclaiming Jesus' name. Oh, set apart. Lord, I know You said You'd be guiding my way, and You never leave me through all of my fears and mistakes. So I'll trust You, Lord, in all the hard times. I'll take up my cross and I will follow Christ. I'm set apart as a light to this fallen world, sharing everlasting hope. Oh, I'm set apart, His child unashamed, proclaiming Jesus' name. Oh, I'm set apart. Say that's narrow-minded and I'm a fool, but they said the same things that Jesus is saying, nothing new. Persecution would come, He said it would be, but I belong to Him, and that's good enough for me. I'm set apart as a light to this fallen world, sharing everlasting hope. Oh, I'm set apart, His child unashamed, proclaiming Jesus' name. Oh, I'm set apart. So yeah, set apart, you get the idea. But I remember being outside, pacing outside of my house, writing the second verse of that song. It's always the second verses that somehow they always get the other, you know, whatever, the other half of the subject matter. But when I'm in the middle of it, never know what the other half of the subject matter is. It's just funny to remember that stuff, and that was 4-5 years ago that song came up. But it's one of my favorites. I say that about a lot of them. I do have favorites. There are some of them that I don't like as much as others, but even then, I feel like they all have the same value because they're all about the same thing. In essence, you know, it's all of these different subjects. They tie together for basically that one purpose. Is about who I am, what I'm meant to be, what I'm meant to do here. At least in a general sense, you know, we all have our specific, you know, niches, our giftings and our personalities and stuff like that are useful for different things. But as a human, that's what we were created for. To worship, to follow after something, someone. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who don't know what it is they're following, or they do know, and it doesn't really get them anywhere. And either way, you get nowhere. But that's my way that I found. It's the way. It's instituted by God himself. And there's countless examples of people who would tell you the time they spent not being set aside for the Lord, not doing what he says, that those were not wasted, but they wish they could go back. I've never heard anyone say they wish they never became a Christian, you know, a Christian. They wish they never followed Jesus. Yeah. See, I said I didn't have a lot to say about it, and then stuff just comes up. There's still more than I could say, and I have time. I could. There's only 8 minutes on this right now, so. But yeah, this is one of the staple ideas, literally like a staple. It like holds everything together. Because if I want to live the life that I say that I'm trying to live, that I describe in all of these songs, then I have to be different than other people. I have to be a different breed, as they say. Built different. and the way that I would be built, the breed, is of God, being God's child, being a new creation, born again. And it changes you. It should change you. If it doesn't change you, then where was the change, you know? And if I'm in the middle of that and I try to go back to, if I'm still longing for, you know, looking back, being salty, then again, where was the change? What do I really want? You know, there has to be a shift in outlook, in perspective, in desire. And by the grace of God, he's allowed me to see the truth, and given me the, you know, like it says, like, it it's by his power that I do stuff. It's by his example, and everything that, you know, everything that has happened to Christians was supposed to happen. It should happen, because then that means they're being different. And Jesus said it himself. They hate you, or they hated me, so they're gonna hate you. It's just because it's different. Because too many people don't want to accept the fact that there is somebody above them in authority, a Godhead. And until I separated myself from that mentality, until I separated myself from the things of everyone else, of the world, then I'm not doing what what I was made to do. And of course, you know, I say it all the time. Doesn't mean I'm perfect, doesn't mean I do it right all the time, but that's the prayer. That's the heart of the operation, you could say. That I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing the right thing. I'm following the truth. I'm not doing what everybody else does. It's such a common and you know, admirable thing to be different and do your own. We've talked about it before. You do you and all that stuff. And be your own person. And we're all unique, but that doesn't mean that everybody can just go every which way, because every which way doesn't work. Every which way leads to nowhere, except for one way, Jesus. And it's the best way, actually. The fun and the happiness is only temporary. Speaking from experience. And of course I haven't done everything. I haven't done all of the stuff, but from what I have done, I know enough already. You know, I don't need to experiment. I don't need to just do it once, you know. It's longer lasting, it's more meaningful, and it's worth more to do it the right way. And that's to be different, to be set apart. And, you know, that's, yeah. I'd like to think that, and I'd like to, you know, take pride in, if you can say it like that, the way that people say it, that I'd like to take pride in being different, being godly, doing things the biblical way. And it should stand out. People should notice. And it's all to the glory of God. Anyway, that's it. I'll stop talking. We're starting to average out at about 13-14 minutes now. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next so next week, maybe, most, you know, the story